Davy. Awesome. Welcome to Davy's Awesome Wrestling, where I review wrestling-related things, all from the perspective of a fan, not an insider. So this past week, WWE hosted Night of Champions, live from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Let's get into it. The opening match was the finals for the King of the Ring tournament. Winner going on to face whomever the champion is at SummerSlam. And it was between Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes. It's Randy Orton or Cody Rhodes, so it was good as expected. And they told an interesting story. Like in the match, Randy Orton removed a turnbuckle to cheat, and it backfired as he was the one that got pushed into the exposed turnbuckle, allowing Cody Rhodes to get a crossroads, the second one of the night, get the pin, the win, and Cody Rhodes is the King of the Ring and will challenge for the championship at SummerSlam. It was good, but kind of predictable, but can't take away too much for that. Give it a 4 out of 5. And then a Riyadh Boulevard street fight. Which apparently they have a boulevard, okay? Between Raquel Rodriguez and Rhea Ripley. It was good, but it was very predictable. We knew one of two things was going to happen. Rhea was going to win, or Raquel was going to get help from the Judgment Day. And that was what happened. Roxanne Perez came out, attacked Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley easily fought her off, but this did give Raquel Rodriguez the advantage as she started taking it to Rhea Ripley. But eventually Rhea Ripley overcame it, did a riptide from the top rope with a table set up on top, and got the pin and the win. So it was predictable on 2 counts. Both things that we thought were going to happen happened. But again, it was a really good match. It was brutal. 4 out of 5. Then, another match that really didn't belong on this card. Karrion Kross versus Sami Zayn. Don't get me wrong, I like both Karrion Kross and Sami Zayn, but with the build-up to this, I don't feel that this was PLE worthy. And it was okay. It wasn't great, it was okay. I don't think it deserves as much harsh criticism as people were saying it does. Like people saying he didn't take any back bumps. He took plenty. And he did get Sami Zayn in a cross jacket, but even with the build-up, I think we all knew that this was a way to more build up Sami Zayn than Karrion Kross, who got out of it, got the haluva kick, the pin, and the win. So, like I said, it was good, it was okay, it just really didn't belong on this card, and it was just like there. It was like a filler match. Really shouldn't have been on this one. They should have just put this on a Raw. But you know what, at least they're doing something with Karrion Kross finally. But I would still only give this one a 3 out of 5. Yeah! Then finally, on a night called Night of Champions, for the United States Championship, Solo Sikoa challenging Jacob Fatu. I will say this was the only one that wasn't entirely predictable. Because we were like, either Jacob Fatu is going to retain and add to the rivalry, or Solo Sikoa is going to use minions to cheat. And it was really good, especially because we had a return of Tonga Loa, but more importantly, we had the debut of Hikuleo, who's now going by Tala Tonga. Came out, beat up Jacob Fatu, and he helped Solo Sikoa get the Simone Spike, the pin, the win, and Solo Sikoa is now the United States Champion. And I'm happy about this for a couple of reasons. Either way, this match, 4 out of 5. Yeah! Then the finals for the Queen of the Ring. Winner getting a title shot at SummerSlam. Asuka versus Jade Cargill. Not only was it predictable, but it was not good. We pretty much knew, because of their track record, that they're forcing Jade Cargill down our throats, that they were going to give her the win. But here's the thing. I could at least get over that if Jade Cargill could put on a decent match. This match sucked. There was almost nothing to it. You could see Asuka doing the best she can to carry Jade Cargill, but Jade Cargill really doesn't have the talent. She's only big. That's why I keep calling her Jade Goldberg. It was just a little lackluster back and forth until out of nowhere she got jaded, the pin, the win. And she is now the Queen of the Ring. And she's going to get a title shot, and I'm pretty sure she's going to win. Because, again, they just got to keep forcing who they like down our throats instead of listening to who we like. I'm only going to give this one a 1 out of 5. Yeah. Then the main event for the Undisputed Championship, CM Punk challenging John Cena. This one was also good. It was just predictable. Exactly what pretty much everybody thought was going to happen happened. At some point, Seth Rollins and his crew made their way out, making it look like Seth Rollins was looking to cash in the Money in the Bank, but ultimately to keep CM Punk from winning the title. Penta and Sami Zayn came out, helping fight off Seth Rollins and his crew. But eventually, Seth Rollins did a stomp onto CM Punk, allowing John Cena to get the win, and he retains and probably going to go into SummerSlam with John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. That's what I'm predicting. And I'm also predicting that this is building up to Sami Zayn's crew being at Survivor Series. But we'll see as far as that goes. Like I said, the match itself, there was nothing wrong with it. It was a good match. It's CM Punk's John Cena. They always have good matches. But we've seen it, and it was predictable. So it wasn't that kind of stuff that really grabs your attention. It was just that kind of stuff that you're like, okay, yeah, you're going exactly where I think you're going. I'd give it a 3 out of 5. Yeah! So Night of Champions 2025 overall, it was alright. It was very predictable, but I will give it this. It wasn't typical WWE PLEs right now, especially the ones that usually end up happening in Saudi Arabia, where it just felt like filler. It wasn't filler. There was a point to everything. We crowned the King and Queen of the Ring. We had a title change. We had things that are building up stories. Okay. Problem is, there were 6 matches, and 4 of them, in my opinion, did not belong on Night of Champions. I don't understand why they couldn't just do another King and Queen of the Ring like they did last year. Why they had to do Night of Champions. Night of Champions is supposed to be nothing but title matches. Its first concept is that's what it was. It was every title was being defended. Now, for some reason, WWE doesn't want to do that many matches. Okay, fine. But you could still just do nothing but title matches. But there were only 2 title matches. And one of them, we knew exactly how it was going to end. We know John Cena's not losing the title until the very last minute, which I'm guessing is SummerSlam. That's the next big event. We know that John Cena's losing the title is not going to come at some random PLE like this. It's going to be probably at SummerSlam. That's my prediction. It's going to be him and Cody Rhodes is going to get his redemption. Karrion Kross versus Sami Zayn. Again, I had nothing against the match itself. I just felt that it didn't belong here. Rhea Ripley and Raquel Rodriguez did not belong here. The King and Queen of the Ring, okay, I could have let that one go because that's kind of like a title. That's kind of like a championship. But still, 4 other matches you could have given us title matches, but you only gave us 2. A Night of Champions. It just was very much a letdown. And then the matches themselves, again, were just so predictable. The only one that wasn't completely predictable was the United States Championship. That one was which way will this go? Because it could have gone either way. I'm happy about the results, though. We've been hearing the rumors of Hikuleo coming to WWE for a long time. Now he's in WWE. They changed his name to Tala Tonga. I kind of thought that Triple H wasn't doing that whole thing of changing everybody's names, but apparently they are. Whatever. But either way, the other brother of Tama Tonga and Tongaloa works fine. At least the Tongas are actually adopted in the bloodline, unlike JC Mateo. But again, whatever, it works. He's got a new bloodline. We're still waiting for Tama Tonga to come back. And this may be what leads to, we've been hearing rumors of Zilla Batu coming in. Maybe to team with his brother Jacob. I like that the main event was kind of building up to Survivor Series. It'll probably be Penta, Sami Zayn, CM Punk, and we're guessing Roman Reigns against Seth Rollins and his crew. Although he's going to need another one, but we'll see where that goes. Like I said, this wasn't filler, and I'll give it that, and I'm glad it wasn't filler, because most of these, that's exactly what they just feel like. It feels like if it's not WrestleMania, SummerSlam, or Royal Rumble, it's just a pointless PLE. It wasn't pointless. It was just very predictable. And it's not bad to be predictable, but when you're too predictable, it takes away some of the fun. It was okay. And I would really only give it the okay status of a 3 out of 5. Yeah! So there you have it. That's my wrestling review this week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, make sure to hit like and subscribe. Hit the little bell so you get notifications for when I post new videos. And leave a comment I can respond to in my next comment corner. Tell me what you thought of Night of Champions. Tell me if you agree that it should have been title matches. Tell me if you think that I was just too hung up on that name. Love you guys.